Hello everyone, Gamora here, and welcome back to a new episode of Let's Play Monkey Island 2, LeChuck's Revenge. We finally escaped that island, and we've moved on to part 2. So, we gave some money to Captain Dread, and now we are going somewhere, I don't know. Let's see, pick up Chow. Okay. I guess, I don't remember, I actually don't remember if we told them where we need to go.
Welcome to the Jolly Rasta. Where do you want to go?
Is this a different audio?
Captain Dread.
We eventually did.
I never liked his name.
Oh no, same one. I like to cruise around aimlessly for a while.
I don't know. What are my choices?
I only know how to get to Tree Islands, man.
What are they?
There's where we just came from, Scab Island, the only island where pirates are free to be pirates. Then there's Booty Island, the festive French Mardi Gras party all the time island. It's run by one of the most respected and loved governors around, Governor Elaine Marley.
Elaine?
And last, there is Fat Island, a fascist dictatorship run by an over-bloated pig named Governor Fat. Here, take this easy-to-read reference map, courtesy of Dread Tours. You can use it to show me where you want to go.
Alright, cool. Yeah, Final Fantasy VII Remake definitely had more strategy to it than Final Fantasy 15. Final Fantasy 15 is definitely a more hack and slash, run away and dodge kind of thing. You know, there on it, I don't know, well, you said you didn't beat it, but there is this one dungeon in Final Fantasy 15 that has no monsters. It is literally a jumping puzzle. Like, the whole dungeon is just like jump from this platform to another platform, and it's like super hard jumps. It was such a cool thing, and it took me a while. It took me like 2 or 3 hours because the jumps were just that difficult. That's the one thing I liked about Final Fantasy 15. You can go in a dungeon and be stuck in there for hours. They even had one of those dungeons where it's like those classic, you know, you have to go down 100 floors kind of thing. Let's go to Fat Island. So, the game was very unique. Or, I guess not unique, but it had a lot of stuff in there that I haven't seen in a Final Fantasy game in a while. So, I was happy for it. I think that's close to chapter 12. I actually don't remember how many chapters are in that game. Did I don't think so. 34 dungeon Final Fantasy 5. Probably not. If it was it's probably an optional one, right? If it was optional, I probably didn't do it.
Excuse me, sir.
Wanted?
Yes?
Why?
Aren't you Guybrush Threepwood?
No. Let's not admit to this. You got a wanted poster right there. The jail's right there. And that dude's arm is as big as Threepwood's face.
No, my name is Smith. You must have me confused with someone else.
Smith, eh? That's an unusual name.
No, it's
Perhaps
not.
you have some identification?
Oh, let's do this one.
Why, yes, Good heavens! My wallet's been stolen!
Of course it has, sir. You'd better come with me. Governor Fat would like a word with you.
Oh, only... Okay, so you still got... I think maybe there was 17 chapters, if I'm remembering correctly, in Final Fantasy 15. So, you definitely reached the halfway point. You mean that whole game is like, or at least a big part of that game is to get to Luna Freya. You stopped right before getting to her? That's funny.
What, am I under arrest?
If you want to put it that way, sir, yes.
Oh, all right. Let's go. Coming.
Well, Mr. Oh, excuse me.
Oh, this dude is disgusting.
Well, Mr. Threepwood, I can't tell you how pleased I am to have you here as my guest.
Alright, let's do the audio commentary.
The thing I remember about Governor Fat was just that he was way bigger on screen than characters that we generally did.
It was like
He
a
didn't
small
have to move
planet.
very much. He was like, yeah, just this enormous.
You could have
enormous
lived
guy.
inside him.
He only animated his like mouth or something.
Yeah. Just kind of a little jiggly thing.
One thing that I always liked about
Our
Monkey
ship is
Island
really slow.
1 and 2 was how you're kind of playing this game, and almost when you think the game's over, it's like then kind of the real game starts. It's like you're spending all this time on Scab Island or on Melee Island, and you think you're kind of completing the main objective of the game, and then the whole game kind of opens up after that. I always like that.
And all the
it makes it
RTS
feel
elements
huge.
come into it at that point.
Yeah, and the first-person shooter stuff. I don't know if people discovered that.
I always love
Yeah,
this
the
poster.
secret
I love that. I
poster,
always
yeah.
like to do that. I always want to do that in other games. Like every game should have a poster that lists everything that you've done,
Oh, all the bad things.
all the bad things
all
you've
your
done, but,
Stealing
like,
the monocle.
in the voice of the
yeah.
character, in the voice of the. See, we're obviously feeling bad about Guybrush's crimes because we listed them here on this poster.
We did that in Tales in the 4th episode, which is the trial and execution of Guybrush
I've heard
Threepwood.
that's the
You get
best one.
it may be the best one. But the funnest bit is you get put on trial and it lists out all the stuff that you did in the first episode. all the things you're under arrest for then.
Yeah, I saw that when he says Tales, he's talking about Tales of Monkey Island, the Telltale game. It's broken up into chapters, and I think like you said, the 4th chapter is the trial and execution of Guybrush, and he has to defend himself from all the stuff he did. It's kind of funny. Oh, dude, I feel the same way. I have this, and I do that especially not finishing games because I don't want the story to end. I always do it for the games that I like the most, which is the saddest thing. I was just like, man, I'm finishing games I don't really like that much, and I'm leaving the good games to just sit there because I'm just too, I just don't want it to finish. But I was like, I have to stop that because the games they keep piling up. They're on my shelf and they're like, I'm just looking at them all the time, and I'm just like, all these games, I keep abandoning them and I never finish them. And then, especially when it's an RPG, I'm like, man. And then I decide, I gotta finish this RPG. I'm gonna go back to it. And then I load up the game and I'm just like, I don't remember anything about this game. Let me start over. And then I start over and then I never beat it again. And the cycle just continues forever. But I'm trying to break that cycle. That was like one of my main objectives, or one of the main things I wanted to do when I was completing all the Final Fantasy mainline Final Fantasy games.
Oh? Why is that?
I thought we might talk about a few things.
Oh, I've definitely finished a lot more games this year than I've ever had. But I think the fact that I'm recording Let's Plays and streaming. Or else I never would have done this on my own. Actually really helps.
Such as how much it must cost to keep you in finery?
I admit my tastes run to the expensive.
Oh, that sound is so nasty.
How do you manage to afford it?
Yes, I've had to indulge in a bit of creative financing. But I've just made a deal that will keep the bill collectors out of here for a long time.
They probably put him in jail.
Selling your old clothes to make circus tents?
I'll be selling something which I believe I shall be glad to be rid of. I'm selling you, Mr. Threepwood, to the ghost pirate LeChuck.
LeChuck's dead.
That's
I
not
killed
good.
him.
Perhaps you didn't kill him quite so thoroughly as you imagined. He looked perfectly healthy the last time I saw him.
Last time you saw him? Oh no, LeChuck's back.
I beg your pardon, did you say something?
I would love to do the Resident Evil remakes. Maybe if I do them on stream, I won't be as stressed out about playing them.
I took care of LeChuck once, I can do it again.
You'll get your chance. You see, he's put a sizable bounty on your head.
Oh?
A bounty I intend to collect.
Oh.
Because the Resident Evil remakes, they just look so good. The game makes me feel so anxious that it just, I don't know. I like to relax and enjoy my games, not feel like stressed out, like with every door I'm opening and every corner that I'm turning.
Whatever bounty LeChuck's offering, I'll double it.
Very amusing, Mr. Threepwood. Take him away.
Yes, sir, Governor Fat. Come on, you little weasel.
Oh, I'll be back.
I'll be back.
Come on. Don't try to escape or anything. Walt will chew you to bits.
Yeah, I would.
Okay, well, I'll be back to relieve you at 11.
Yeah, definitely. I would definitely skip 4 with that remake coming out. I heard 5 and 6 are definitely. I don't know if they're. I don't want to say they're bad, but they're definitely a departure from what the other ones were about.
It's always really hard, to design these puzzle things where he's confined in one room. Because it's like everything on him, and you have to figure out how to do it, and all of
And
the
if they're too
solutions
hard,
are-
there's just you're stuck in a
you're
tiny,
stuck,
tiny
yeah.
room.
But if it's too easy, it's a gimme puzzle, and it's just not interesting.
There is something comforting about the fact that you can't go anywhere, so you know all your assets are right there. There is some way out. Like it's never
Unless you're
like,
playing a
oh, I
Sierra
didn't
game,
pick something
then
up
you could
3
be in
rooms
there
away.
without
I've
the
got to
thing
go
you
get
need.
there.
Right, without the
Sierra.
pencil.
See, I guess that was a jab at a Sierra game. I would assume that based on what I don't know what game they're talking about, but I would assume that based on that, you get the puzzle or you get the pencil like from some other area before you get locked in that one room, and if you missed it, you're just stuck. That's just bad game design.
I don't want to. I can't reach it.
What? Oh, he stole. He took everything but our money. That's interesting.
Hello, little doggy.
Yeah, Resident Evil 7 looks super scary.
What a ferocious looking dog. The door's locked. The door's locked. A fine example of dieting gone horribly wrong. No thanks. I can't reach it. That doesn't seem to work.
Oh. Okay.
Watch me flip it right into my pocket. They don't call me the Bone Master for nothing.
I guess they don't call you the Bone Master at all. Well, this puzzle was easy. If this works out the same, it's like Pirates of the Caribbean. Although this game came out before that, I think.
Here, doggy doggy. Here, boy.
And the dog ran away in Pirates of the Caribbean. So. This is the same thing.
This is also the big Pirates of the Caribbean ride ripoff moment.
Exactly.
Yeah, we can't really complain about the movie ripping off
Stealing
the
this
game when the
design.
game takes.
They were just
plenty
getting
from
us
the-
back for this.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's all it really was.
The dog's named Walt.
Is he?
Why was
Just
the
Steve
dog's
Purcell's
name
dog?
Walt?
Steve
Is that not
Purcell's
for
dog.
Walt Disney? No?
Steve
I don't
Purcell's
think so.
dog was called Walt. I think that was.
Oh,
what we
well, that
called
was
it.
probably named after Walt Disney.
That is possible. Walt was, I remember, kind of a mean little dog. He bit me once.
Walt's dead. Don't make fun of Walt.
Walt's
I like
dead.
that the dog was
He's
named
like
after
30
Walt
now.
Disney. Let's just go with that.
Yeah, that's a sweeter story.
Yeah, let's go with that.
That's great. I guess I wasn't expecting that Pirates of the Caribbean to be mentioned, but I guess the rides took from this game. I would imagine Lucasfilms and Disney were competitors, so not surprising.
There's a banana in here and an organ.
Okay. Anything else?
It's empty. Hey, that tickles.
Whoa. Lots of stuff. Actually, I think it's all our stuff. Only thing new is this banana and this organ. Let's see. Let's just make sure there's nothing in here. All right, let's walk out. Now let's see. What is this poster about?
If I could read, I'd spend all my free time at the Fat City Library. Reginald Blackbeard.
What a weird thing to that's a weird way to advertise your library.
Wanted, Guybrush Threepwood. Hey, that's me. For the murder of G.P. LeChuck. Also for the use of witchcraft on the person of Largo Legrand. The thievery of clothing and medically prescribed hair supplements for such witchcraft. Grave robbing. Trespassing. Larceny without a permit. Exceeding allowable FDA limit for rodent parts in Vichyssoise. Unauthorized exiting from a penal institution. And releasing a dangerous reptile in a populated area. Also wanted for questioning regarding the disappearance of prescription eyewear. Reward offered for information leading to the suspect's apprehension. Threepwood is to be considered armed and dangerous. Armed and dangerous? Right on.
Dude, that poster was super specific. If I understood it correctly, they even added the part where we just broke out of jail. That's impressive. Alright, so as we always do when we get to a new... I didn't want to
No
go
more
in there.
bets? Okay, here we go.
Gamblers. Is this not going to stop? Do we have to do something? I swear, if this game kind of... Okay. It's like it's not slowing
14
down.
red.
Did it crash?
You're a winner, sir. Which prize would you like?
What you got left?
We have money, an invitation to Governor Marley's Mardi Gras party, and a 3-day vacation on fabulous Hook Island.
I'd like the money.
We need the
The money
invitation.
it is.
That's a lot of money, but we definitely need the invitation.
You can't win if you don't play.
Alright, let's talk to him.
Hello.
How you doing?
Do many other people come to play here?
Lots of people come to play when we've got a bunch of prizes, but we're almost out today. We only have 3 left.
What prizes do you have left?
We have a 3-day vacation on fabulous Hook Island, and an invitation to Governor Marley's Mardi Gras party. And, of course, we have money. 60 pieces of 8 for every bet.
Wow. Could you explain how this game works?
Sure, it's easy. Just tell me what number you want, and I'll spin the wheel. If your number comes up, you win.
Sounds simple. What numbers can I bet on?
1 to 32, red or black.
Oh, so it's like the roulette wheel.
I'd like to place a bet.
Betting costs money, kid. 1 piece of 8 for 1 game.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Here.
Okay, kid. Which number you want?
Let's do 20 black.
I'd like 20 black.
Okay, here we go.
Something tells me this game is rigged. And we can't win.
$23 black. Too bad. Better luck next time.
Well, thanks anyway. I hate losing.
Excuse me, pal. I want to make another bet. 32 black.
32 black it is.
You gotta see this? You gotta be kidding me. I didn't see that guy pay one piece of 8. He didn't give you any money. Can I just leave? We gotta watch this. It's unbelievable.
32 black.
Of course.
All right.
You win again. Today is your lucky day, all right. Would you like money again?
Yeah.
Easy money.
You know, I wonder. Okay,
Easy
so we
money.
have 404 pieces of 8.
All you have to do is watch the wheel go round.
If that game is rigged and you can't win, I wonder if it's possible to like soft lock yourself in this game by just spending all your money. Like, I mean, you'd have to play 404 times to spend all your money, in my case, to unless there's some other way to get infinite money on this game, like the other. I guess we can go back to the other island and polish that dude's peg leg. And no matter how many times I say polish that dude's peg leg, it just sounds weird every time.
I remember for a long time, the characters were the wrong scale in this room. Guybrush was like really tiny compared to this giant guy sitting at the end of the dock.
Right. You have an amazing memory.
I only remember the bad things.
The bugs that
It was
lasted
that way for a long time
time.
until someone pointed it out. I was like, that guy's 3 times as big as Guybrush. Oh, the
Didn't
library.
we had to make like a special big Guybrush to go in the room.
Yeah, because we didn't have that kind of scaling. We could scale down, but we
But
couldn't
not up.
scale up.
Yeah. Just turn into giant pixels anyway.
But we had all those extra floppy disks, so we could just as much of that stuff as we wanted.
I guess we should see how the original looked. You can see his beard way more clearly. Well, I guess you can kind of see it here. Kind of got that 5 o'clock shadow. Oh, so like I was saying before we went into that gambling place, the first thing I usually do when I get to an island is just explore everywhere. See what items we can pick up, talk to whoever we can, and maybe we can solve some puzzles along the way. Man, a lot of commentary on this island.
Okay, the library. Is it true, Dave? Did you write all the books that are in here? All of the book titles?
I didn't. I did do a lot of them, but I remember we put out a call
To all of LucasArts.
to everybody like, hey, we need book titles, and I think Captain Trips actually wrote a large number of them.
No, really. Some of them I didn't realize were references to other things in the game until I read them on like Monkey Island fan pages. Like there are all these little hidden clues.
Yeah, there's all kinds of references to stuff in there. References are fun.
Yeah. What was the one? Something about the ending. Something about LeChuck and the fight that he had with Guybrush.
There's a reference to that in the library.
Yeah. What does LeChuck say? It was a root of their fight as children. Like some embarrassing. But I don't know.
Do you
I
remember?
don't
In the last
remember.
scene when they're kids and like we had this fight over something really trivial and there's a reference to it in the library.
When you think they're kids, you mean?
Oh, when the robots before the robots are
Right.
programmed to think that they're kids.
Right.
Is what I meant.
Yeah.
And they don't realize that they're dead.
Right.
And then the one kid, little boy can see dead people.
Yeah. That part.
Okay, look at those references.
Okay, let's actually let's go
There's
through.
Sherlock Holmes.
Let's go through all the library cards.
Yeah, can we
Oh,
look at
Let's go
everyone?
through them all. And
Aren't there like 100 or?
What's 1060 West
Thousand
Addison?
something.
Is that
That is the address of Wrigley Field.
Wrigley
It's from
Field.
the Blues Brothers.
Oh my god. Yeah.
It is, in fact, an explicit reference to a joke in which someone gives a false address. So, perfectly appropriate.
Man, they were so close to. Honestly, I guess I mean, okay, maybe they were so close to spoiling the end of this game. I hope that doesn't happen. I hope the people watching this Let's Play enjoy the audio commentary. It is definitely a break in the Let's Play, but they're so good. We just have to.
It doesn't seem to open.
Let's see.
I think I'll try a different drawer.
Oops, that's not what I wanted.
I've had it with this card catalog.
Wait, do I have to actually click on the cards? What is this? Adult Entertainment. Zelda Carbuncle tells all memoirs of a woman. Dubious pleasure. Animatronics under the surface. Annotation, see footnoting. Beverages for everyone. The one time I blew up LeChuck. I'd love to go through all of these, but it'd probably be an episode on its own. Yeah, let's not. That's unfortunate. I'd like to go. I mean, I know they spent a lot of time doing that. So, unfortunately, we can't do that.
This looks like a lighthouse on a beach.
Although, I guess maybe I could do it as an extra episode. Yeah, but that'd be a lot of work. Probably couldn't even do it in one episode. Probably be like multiple episodes.
There's so many books here. I'll never be able to find anything.
This is a library.
So what? Are you supposed to help us? Alright, let's talk to this library. Or librarian.
Excuse me.
Shh. This is a library. Whisper. Now, what is it?
Isn't she yelling?
I'm looking for a book.
Do you have a library card?
No. How do I get one?
I'll need some personal information. Name?
Guybrush Threepwood.
Address?
I don't know. Let's see, let's do this one.
1060 West Addison.
Age?
21, 90, 20, I guess we're 21.
21.
Occupation?
Pirate.
Pirate.
Vices?
Murder, arson, thievery, that sort of thing.
Murder, arson, thievery, that sort of thing.
I see. All right. Your library card will be mailed to the address you gave me. In the meantime, take this temporary card. You may check books out of the library, but only 4 at a time.
That's about as many titles as I can remember anyhow.
What book are you looking for?
I don't even know what book. I didn't even know we needed a book. I thought we already had the book.
I don't know. What have you got?
You expect me to name every book in the library? Use the card catalog like a normal person.
Okay.
Pardon me, miss.
What do you want this time?
No, I didn't spend any time. I just kind of clicked on the island we wanted to go to. I didn't realize that there was a whole bunch of funny dialogue with the map. That's cool. Might have to do that next time we go on a ship.
Why do you have a model lighthouse here?
There's a new lighthouse being built in town. That is a scale model of what it will look like.
It's a very attractive lighthouse. It's a very weird thing to say.
Does it work?
It wouldn't be much of a lighthouse if it didn't, now would it?
Actually, I meant the model.
Oh, yes, normally the model works too. The bulb is burned out right now, but there's a scaled-down lens inside.
Sorry, I didn't mean to bother you.
Then why did you?
We do work here. Something tells me we need that lens.
I can't pick that up.
Please be quiet.
This looks like a lighthouse on a beach.
You're disturbing people.
You're disturbing me. Let's get out of here. I'm sick of listening to her. Alright, so we went to the pier. Let's check the alleyway. Oh, more audio commentary. Man, they got one on every room.
What's this room? I remember this room. Did they add this for the special edition?
Is this the game where we put in the if this is 3, then what's
Yeah.
this?
Yeah, that's.
That was a mean puzzle.
I apologize for that. That came from my family.
Yeah.
That was a trick.
That
That was a
where
thing.
it
That
came
game my brother played with me. This is 2. Then what's this? If this is 4, what's this?
I remember we went round and around trying to find some clever thing to do that. I think that door existed for quite a while without any real puzzle there.
It was like
until
one of those little insert puzzle here
Yeah.
signs.
right?
It's nice that we could actually do that on these games. Like that's hard to do now, to design a game and say, well, okay, here's a puzzle. We're just going to put something in later, and we'll think of it, 2 months from now while we're building. In the middle of building the game, we'll write some different dialogue for it.
Yeah, dialogue recording, voice recording really, I think, killed all that spontaneity that we had in Monkey 1 and Monkey 2.
You just have to be spontaneous earlier. That's all. You don't have as much time to be
right.
spontaneous.
It's on the calendar. Spontaneity ends here.
Right.
Just sitting here enjoying some grog for myself. Alright, so let's see.
I'll knock.
What do you want, kid?
Who are you and what are you doing? Oh, I gotta throw this line out there.
I'm selling these fine leather jackets. Sorry to bother you.
Jeez. Alright, well, like those dudes said in the audio commentary, this is a puzzle we have to solve. Let's not get too far into it. Let's do a little bit more exploring first. We still haven't left this screen, so let's see where this path takes us. Oh, that takes us out. And there's audio commentary for this too, really?
Do you remember how we designed the puzzles for this on the whiteboard? And we purposely did the thing that we later thought made it too hard, but we put every island on the top and every puzzle chain on the side, and then we made sure that there was an object on every island that you needed for every puzzle chain, so that if you wanted to solve any long puzzle chain, you had to visit every single island.
Yeah.
So that's why, when you actually play this game, you have to go from island to island to island over and over and over again.
I remember discussions talking about, was that too annoying for players to constantly going from island to island to island to solve the things?
And you said, I don't care. I said 40 hours. It's going to be 40 hours.
They've already bought it. What do I care?
I think the phrase you used was "player be damned," right? That was more the catchphrase.
That's kind of my design philosophy, really.
Oh, you're right, Fudge Twitch. 40-hour game. Alright, well, before we go anywhere else, on the map, let's finish exploring this place. Alright, so that's Dredge Ship. Man, come on, Guybrush, walk a little faster. Alright. Oh, okay, we probably should end this episode here. In the next episode, we will explore more of this harbor. Yeah, player be damned. That's the way it should be, honestly. Make the game the way you want it. Make sure you think it's fun to play. Because everyone... You can ask, it doesn't matter what opinion you have. If you told your opinion to 100 people, someone's gonna hate it. So, player be damned for real. Alright, so I'm gonna end this episode here. In the next episode, we'll keep exploring this location. And once we finish, we'll go out and check other places on the island. So, check the next episode for that. Thanks for watching and have a good day.